Thank you very much. So we have a good attendance here today in this water session. And our subject is smart water ecosystem, technology intervention. I'm supported by a very strong group. I will have to attend to an online jury meeting of which I am the chair. I'll be taking leave of you in a little over half an hour. But the session today, that is Smart Water Ecosystem Technology Intervention, is Innovations, World Water Technological Challenges, Smart Water Ecosystems, Role of International Water Companies, Digital Transformation in the Water Sector, and Future Directions for the water industry. Now, I would say a few introductory remarks and leave the rest to my very eminent group here. But it hardly needs to be emphasized that water is, as you know, the most essential commodity in our, I think, digestive system, if I might call it. The first ingredient that you require is water, because our body is composed mostly of water. We're actually floating in water. The other issue is that water is also a carrier of whatever it passes through or whatever is dropped into it on its way to reach us. Water is also contaminated by what is poured in it or in what it is contained, like this container. This is a glass bottle. This cannot shed any particles, hopefully. But if there are low quality plastics, they will leave a lot of plastics in it. Our ancestors, at least mine, used to use copper vessels, even silver vessels to drink, because that put the ions of that material into whatever you were ingesting. And these were all mostly noble metals. Water is wasted tremendously because it is not always metered or measured and sold as a fungible commodity. And this, one of my senior colleagues gave a slogan once to me. He said, "What is not measured is not done." Was this in the context of doing projects and progress of projects? Similarly, for a commodity, what is not measured, its value is not understood and it is liable to be wasted. What my quarrel, for the short period that I was Secretary, Water Resources, the state, and also dealing with public health engineering at the same time, which is more concerned with it, is that while we have put electrical meters in a lot of places, we have not put water meters on virtually every device from where water flows, inside our house also. Because we don't get to read the meter that is lying buried somewhere outside our house. But I think water is such a precious commodity and it has an economic value that I would be looking at faucets which are giving you the volume of water that is flowing and the monetary value of it, a direct reading instrument, which makes us aware. The other is that water which is to be ingested, that should also have a parameter to show broadly what is the purity of it. It is ingestible or not ingestible. You would not like to check that purity when you're using that water for washing clothes or for using in the toilet flushing. But surely what you're ingesting, that I think needs to be known. Rest is up to the person who may be smoking 20 cigarettes a day. He can also ingest some other poisons. But let it be said, you were warned. And you must know the value of the product that you have put into use or put into the drain. Because nothing in this world, unless it is given a value, is actually respected, or I should say usefully put to use. Because we never paid our parents for the labors they put in us, we do not know what is the value that we derived from them. Parents proudly say, this is the fee at that institution where he is going. But what the home instruction, and that is never put in monetary terms, and should not be probably, because that will be the end of filial relationships. But these are commodities which are commercial. They are extremely crucial to human health. And we have to leave good water bodies not only for ourselves, but for fellow creatures on this planet. They never spoil the water. No bird spoils the water. No animal even spoils the water, to the best of my knowledge. So, we humans are the culprits. First stage is we must realize that we are doing wrong. Number two, we find a solution to rectify that wrong. And number three, ascribe a monetary value to that commodity so that we use it more economically and don't waste it. This is all that I had to say on the subject. By the clock, I think we have time till 1600 hours. It is 1 hour and 10 minutes to go, so we have 70 minutes. We have 5 speakers. There are 1. That means we have 4 speakers. That makes task easier. So 15 minutes for each speaker. And my friend Mr. Rana is the timekeeper. And we agree that if anybody exceeds it, he is welcome to do so. But he shall deposit a 100 rupee note here for every minute he exceeds. So if there are the rules of the game, carry on. Go ahead, Rana sir.